Hello.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wulff Den. What do they keep doing to Sonic? like, seriously.
It's getting bad, Will.
It's getting very
not
bad.
Good. It's getting worse and worse all the time.
This is not good. This is, oh my God. And you would think.
You would think.
Like,
you would think.
But no.
But they don't.
They're staying the
think.
course.
It's gonna listen. Well, how far into it do you think they are?
I feel like they're at least done with like principal photography, so like all the live action stuff. So now it's all like the post production, the CGI work, which understandably will take a long time. The movie comes out in November, but that's still plenty of time to reskin the character.
Well, it just shouldn't have gotten to this point.
Really, yeah.
Wait a second. Hello, Creek's girlfriend. Hello, Tevin. Hello, Sean. Hello, Creep, who gave us $5, and I'm not reading his thing because it's about whacking it.
Yeah.
Also, I cursed before and my mic was on.
So I'll cut that.
But
yeah,
it was before the thing.
All right, yeah, that'll get cut out.
Hopefully that won't make it into the YouTube anyway.
Hello,
because I never curse. I've never cursed before in my life.
No. So hello, anyone and everyone who is here on this horrible, horrible day where we once again have to talk about the new Sonic design.
Oh, hey, Nintendo Prime also donated $5 and said, "You may be a stud, but I like Sonic's design for the movie. Separates the movie from the other things. Sonic, fight me, wink face." When I first saw it, well, the
silhouette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, not the silhouette. The silhouette I hated.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hate. We're going to get to it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. But now I think I hate it. Also, thank you, Philip Hardwick, The Bear 339, Grenuli King, Thomas Reams, Christopher Koval, Aiden Kelly, Phoenix Rants, Espionage Area 51, Chris Green, and Lethal Storm for becoming members. I don't know why it like stacks them like that, but I guess it's sort of like, you know, when people give when people get Patreon stuff and they say like, these are our sponsors. Well, these people are our sponsors. Thank you for this episode.
Thank you.
So we have to talk about Sonic, the movie stuff,
do.
but we also have to talk about Nintendo just dropped.
Yes.
How many minutes ago?
Like not even like 5 minutes ago. Oh, apparently it was according to this tweet is from at 8 o'clock. So 4 minutes ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's important and we should talk about that.
It is very important.
Yeah. You put it in here?
Yeah, I put it in there. It should be the first thing above the Switch Online games.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
So, yeah, read it for everybody here.
Per the Nintendo of America Twitter account at Nintendo America, experience a new dimension with the latest Nintendo Labo Kit. Don't turn away yet. With more games and creations than any previous kit, Nintendo Labo Toy-Con 4 VR Kit is a unique first VR experience for kids and families can build themselves, arriving on April 12th only on Nintendo Switch.
I did not think that they would do this.
Me neither. Like everybody was saying like, oh, Switch would be good for VR and whatnot because, you know, it's a small tablet, you can put it on your head and stuff. But I think, you know, we just thought, it's too big, really.
I just didn't think Nintendo cared.
Yeah.
I don't think VR is as big of a deal as everybody thought it was.
It's
like
really
it was
not.
like a thing that came and went.
It was like, you know, the next big thing, but you know, the tech was too expensive, the price of entry was too high, the system requirements were too high, the games weren't really there. You know, even the PlayStation VR, which was like the most entry level one you can get, like didn't really live up to expectations.
Correct. Well, like it's cool. The PlayStation VR I like. But the games just aren't there. I don't. Yeah. It's not as. I don't think it's as good for gaming as it's not going to be as good for gaming until it's just like glasses you put on.
Yeah.
And it like tracks your whole body anyway.
Yeah.
Or the HoloLens too looks really cool.
It does. Yeah.
But I didn't think this would be something Nintendo would jump onto.
Yeah.
But here it is.
Yeah.
I'm on the website right now.
Yeah.
It looks like there's 2 kits. So there's 4.
There's a starter kit and 2 expansions.
So what am I looking at here? What is this?
What are you looking at? I think you're looking at the same thing, but oh no. So I see what they did. So on the one on the left is the starter kit.
Starter set plus blaster.
Yes. And
That's a blaster you use with your face. You blast with your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one on the right, if you scroll down, it makes more sense. Those are the expansion packs.
Ah, hello. So wait, what's the one on the right then? What is that? Oh, that's all of them.
Oh, that is all of them. That's the complete experience.
VR kit. Yeah, I don't know what it says.
You know, okay, so the one on the right is the complete Labo experience.
Okay.
The one on the left is just the starter kit and blaster.
And the face blaster.
If you scroll
here
down,
we go.
if you scroll down,
Yes.
because I saw this first. So the starter kit is, your basic VR, your Google Cardboard, basically.
Yes.
And the face blaster. we're not gonna not call it that. And then you have expansion set 1, which is a camera, and what they're calling elephant. I swear to God.
There it is.
Yeah. And then expansion set 2 is a bird and a wind pedal.
All right. All of these go on your face. Except the wind pedal. Well, that's for the bird thing, probably.
Yeah.
The bird is that's legitimately a bird.
Yeah, no, the bird you put on your face.
Okay, and the VR goggles look like the Google Cardboard goggles. Okay. And yes, yes. Okay, so the VR kit comes with all of them.
All of it. Yes.
Yeah. I do not want all of it.
No.
God, this thing is going to be a nightmare to put together.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for your video on this.
Why do you damn me to that?
Because, Switch Boy.
April 12th, Will.
Yes.
God.
Yes. So.
That's after PAX.
It is after PAX.
It's right after your birthday.
It's my wife's birthday, so I know what to get her.
I know what I'll be doing on your wife's birthday. Playing with my elephant, Will.
Yep. With your face elephant.
This is a good way to get people interested in Labo again. That's for sure.
Because what was the last one? Like the truck? Like you built the steering wheel?
Yes.
Did that?
It was
I don't
right
think that
here.
moved the needle at all.
No, nobody cared.
Yeah.
Nintendo knows that Labo isn't gonna like sell gangbusters.
Yeah.
You know? This is like there was the vehicle kit.
Yeah.
That was the last one. It launched with the variety kit and the robot kit. I did some of the variety kit. I didn't touch the robot kit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it took forever. And the vehicle kit, I didn't bother.
Yeah.
But I did like the driving with the motorcycle in the regular kit. That was fun. It reminded me of like Wii Sports because you use your Mii and everything, and it looked like kind of like Wii Sports Resort. I'm sure the VR kit's gonna be cool, so I'm gonna have to give it a shot. But I really building Labo is so
By the time you're
monotonous.
done building it, you don't want to play it.
Here's the problem, though. I think Will is that I have to build it and make a video.
Yes.
That's the problem. It's not like a fun little leisurely activity for me because it's like, oh, does the camera get this while I'm building it? And I have to do it like around the camera. It's like, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So this came out of left field. I was not expecting that at all.
Like this was tweeted like no joke right before we pressed the live button.
And this is a big deal.
This is a huge deal.
Because this has been rumored for a really long time. There's going to be VR stuff because it makes a lot of sense that the Switch would just slot in and be the VR headset, except that it's only 720p.
Yeah.
So that means each eyeball, what's that? 480 each, or less than that?
Less than that.
What's half of 720?
I'm doing the math now.
And it's half horizontally. It's not even half vertically.
360.
So wait, 720 is vertical though.
Yeah. Oh, you want so
So
it'd be 1280.
120. Well, I guess it would be 360 flipped vertically for both eyeballs.
Yeah, it would be 640 by 720 then.
True.
Yeah.
True. So that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is that? That's like somewhere between 480 and 640.
Something like that, yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah, the resolution is gonna be real low.
Yeah.
But so is the resolution of the PS4 headset.
Yeah.
But I think
and I'm sure
I think it's better than that.
Phones can do it, and there are a lot of phones that can't do 720 still.
That's true.
Per the official site, with the new Nintendo Labo VR kit, there's more to make, play, and discover together than ever before. Nintendo Labo Toy-Con 4 VR kit is a unique first VR experience where kids and families can build themselves. The starter set and blaster kit provides an action-packed introduction to the experience. You can then add to the fun with the expansion sets. Or if you want an even broader experience right away, you can purchase the full Nintendo Labo VR kit, which features 6 VR Toy-Con projects in one package.
Everybody's complaining that the audio is out of sync, so I'm just gonna real quickly deactivate it and then activate it again and see what happens.
Okay.
So it doesn't really. There's no breakdown of the games, right?
Currently, no.
Okay, so we don't know what the hell it's gonna be.
No. We just know that something involves putting a blaster to your face. And becoming an elephant.
Yeah, that one's weird.
That one's
gonna
weird.
break
Yeah.
because you got the trunk and everything.
Yeah.
Bizarre. Eric over here giving us $2 just to tell us the audio's out of sync.
Thank you.
Eric.
We also got $10 from Lost and Forgotten. If you could watch the world burn, would you? I like you.
I would 100%.
Yes.
Also, thank you, G Galley09 for the Twitch Prime sub. So anyway, I guess I'm getting this stupid dumb thing.
Yeah. I would be curious, like, because now that they have the Toy-Con camera, everybody now automatically assumes Pokemon Snap's coming back. You know that.
Yeah, but the Toy-Con camera, isn't that just
It'd just be for Labo.
It's just infrared, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you would stick this one, the one for the VR kit.
I didn't even.
You didn't see it? I said camera.
I know,
You
but
probably
I'm
got distracted by
half
the
paying
elephant.
attention. I'm half paying attention.
Because it's right in between Face Blaster and Elephant.
Yeah, there's a lot of words here, Will, that are making me giggle.
All right.
So
yeah.
All right. I don't want to put it up on screen because I'm gonna desync the audio again.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me look at it on my own computer.
So I imagine you put the screen itself in the back where you would normally put it, and then you got the one Joy-Con. Looks like the Joy-Con left, like in the front, and then the Joy-Con right is the lens.
The camera, yes, it's using the Joy-Con as the lens.
Yeah.
That means that it's infrared.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy, he's got his face inside of the camera, and there's this long, like, nose-looking thing that's the lens, and at the tip is the Joy-Con. So it's an infrared camera is what it is. Get out of here with this Pokemon Snap nonsense. We're not getting Pokemon Snap. Unless it's a mobile app.
Maybe.
Like an attachment to Pokemon Go, which would be sick.
Yeah.
But as a game, Pokemon Snap, not even a game. It's not even really a game.
It's true.
Let's get that out of our heads here. The bird, I don't know. I guess you pretend to be a bird. You got the wind pedal, whatever. Blaster, who knows what you're shooting? Maybe you're shooting Nazis. Maybe it's a collaboration
It's
with
a
Bethesda.
Wolfenstein, yeah.
I don't know. So I guess this will be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I do kind of want the camera, though.
Right?
I mean, it's just an infrared camera.
That seems like it would be the most fun.
And that would have the most, like... Because with all the Labo stuff, you make your own stuff with it. You know? There's, like, all these development tools and stuff. So people are going to be doing really cool stuff with something like the camera.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell the elephant thing is. And the bird one's probably... I'm going to have to get the whole kit, Will. I'm going to have to do it. This sucks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get it, and I'm going to hire somebody to build it all for me.
There you go. TaskRabbit.
All the stupid little, like, collaborations they did with, like, the YouTubers who got paid by Nintendo to make videos. Yeah. None of them posted the building. That's because somebody just gave it to them. At least for the robot kit.
Yeah.
The robot kit.
I'm sure they had those pre-assembled already, like from the Nintendo factory.
Yeah. Or at least they knew, like, this is going to take forever to build, so let's just build the stuff that's going to take too long. All right, well, anyway. Eric, $2. Labo camera about to bankrupt Canon and Nikon.
I hope not.
Dark Time Music with $2. Doom VR for Switch. Pokemon Snap 2. I need this. I don't think we're going to be seeing any VR games for the Switch.
Well, hold on.
Uh-oh.
But this does raise a good point, because if they're doing Labo VR, then theoretically the Switch is now a VR system. So this could lead the way for, like, this could lead the way for Doom VR and games like Moss and other VR games that I can't think of now.
They need, if they're going to do that, they need to have a headset peripheral that's not cardboard.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Do we even see them with, like, straps on their heads? Like, no, it's just you.
No.
You like put it to your face.
Yeah.
You're not even like having it on your face, which is weird because the robot kit you have something you have the Joy-Con strapped to your face.
Unless that's expansion kit 3. This is the strap.
True. So yeah, all these pictures have these guys holding it to their face.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're gonna have VR games, I mean, all right, you're right. This could lead the way to that stuff.
Yes.
I think that's a little much, and we don't need that.
Right.
But still, I would definitely play Super Hot
Yeah.
because I've been wanting to play Super Hot VR, and I don't know why I haven't. I still
Yeah.
have my PSVR set up.
This could mean Virtual Boy for Switch Online. The whole Virtual Boy suite.
No, they can't
All
because that'll
13
give
games.
little kids strokes. Will
Every video game gives little
you're gonna
kids
have
strokes.
red burned into your retinas?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna hate myself while I'm building it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a hell of a weekend. One of my plans for the weekend of April 12th: cancel all of them.
Okay.
Oh, did we get more notifications?
No.
Just those 2 super chats. All right. Well, I guess that's all the information we have right now for
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Labo
Well, it
stuff.
literally just dropped. So
Yeah. So that's good.
yeah.
Good thing we're doing this.
Yeah.
We can feed that information.
Breaking
right to you.
news. You heard it here first.
Evan from Spawn Wave says Goose Game VR. He's drawing a nice little T-shirt for Spawn Wave for the Spawncast. I'm on the T-shirt, and
You've been on like 3 episodes.
I know. He really did his my forehead's huge. Will
He got it.
he nailed it. He nailed my forehead.
Nice.
Grimhane says Bob is a living proof of the side effects of the Virtual Boy. All right. Now we got to talk about our good buddy Sonic.
Yeah.
So we know what he's going to look. Oh, wait, no, we didn't talk about this. We're doing a giveaway of the PAX
Oh, that's
tickets.
right. We just had so much other like
News dropping
Yeah.
that we completely forgot.
Yes.
Guys, we're giving away tickets for PAX East. I don't want to. I gotta show the screen. I gotta do it.
All right.
Well, I might ruin everything, but we gotta do it. We're giving away tickets for PAX East. We're giving away 5. I don't know how we're gonna distribute them.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be like 5 different winners, or if we're gonna give one person like 2. I don't know what we're gonna do. But go over to our Twitter. It's twitter.com/the Wulff Den because we can't link it. So you got to go to our Twitter first and hit that little Gleam link, and you can win some PAX badges. And there's Saturday and Friday are sold out.
Yes.
So if this is pretty much your only way to get the
Yeah.
full weekend, but Sunday is still available. And if you're thinking about going to PAX and you can afford tickets, buy the Sunday ticket because chances are you're not going to win this contest. And I want you to just come to see us do our backlog live on Sunday, March 31st at 11:30 a.m. at the Bumblebee Theater. But if you can't afford it, you can try this contest.
Yeah.
And then you can still come see us Sunday, March 31st at 11:30 a.m. Okay? So check that out. And of course, make sure you're able to get yourself over to the Boston Convention Center before you do that. Anyway, here's Sonic. That's not Sonic. This is Sonic. Here it is, Sonic the Hedgehog full live action movie.
Poor guy.
So what is this exactly? This is like
So my understanding is this was
this is the style guide.
Hamagami Carol Inc., which I think is the marketing PR firm for this movie. They've done a whole bunch of other stuff. Either accidentally or on purpose, put up the style guide, the branding guide for the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie on their website. It's not there anymore. If you go to their website, it's not there anymore.
Why would they do that? They've messed up.
They did. But all the information is out there. So we know that they're serious about him looking like this.
So here's the weird thing. We see. Can I zoom in more? No. We see a toy, and it's the normal Sonic.
Yeah, it's
look.
regular Sonic.
Why? But on top of it, it has the picture of crappy Sonic.
Yeah. I feel like that's just a placeholder. Like that might be the only Sonic toy they can find.
Because that looks like a regular old toy.
Yeah.
It looks like something we have on the market already.
Yeah. It might be something I own.
Yeah. So I actually didn't hate this when I first saw it.
Yeah, I was like very seriously considering leaving the show because of that.
Wait, what do you mean? Because I didn't hate it?
Yeah.
Why do you hate it so much?
Look at it.
The biggest problem is the eyes. And I see what they tried to do.
Yeah.
Because it's not very realistic to have a uni eye.
No.
You know?
You know what else isn't very realistic?
I know
Being
what
a
you're going to say.
4 foot tall blue hedgehog who can run as fast as the speed of sound.
I see what they tried. They tried to make the bottom of his eye, the uni eye, white, like the hair there white, so it looks like one eye. But they didn't do a good.
No, they didn't do a good job. He's not wearing gloves. He's wearing like those are just white hands. So does that mean his feet are also white underneath the Nikes?
We should never know.
The Nikes? He's wearing actual Nikes?
Well, listen, that was inevitable. But they should be Pumas, because
No, it was Nike that put out. Oh no, Puma did Genesis branded shoes. Sega Genesis branded shoes. Last year.
Yeah.
Nike actually has a pair of red shoes with a white strap across them.
Yeah, but they're not Sonic.
They're not Sonic.
Yeah.
But there was a perfect opportunity to advertise their damn shoes.
I didn't know his hands were white. I thought they were peach.
No, yeah, those are
also,
white.
his arms aren't peach.
No, his arms aren't peach.
But the head shape and everything is fine.
The silhouette, yeah. But the silhouette of his head, I should say.
Right. So this particular image, I don't hate that much.
Right.
You know? The only thing that I think sucks is the separate eyes. I think that really throws everything off. And then there's other things like he's muscular and whatever.
Yeah, and like lanky and ugh.
People edited it, like this guy Tom Marks on Twitter.
Yeah,
and he like photoshopped it in with the classic Sonic eyes, and it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah,
except the pupils are small.
Right. I think he kept the same pupil.
He did. It's the same size.
Yeah.
So they should be elongated, but otherwise, I think this looks great.
Yeah.
If they just kept the regular Sonic eyes, it would look fine.
There was someone else, Lady GT, put up their mock-up of it. Did something similar. They kept the eyes like separate, but the angle of it.
That's a different one.
Yeah, that's different.
Where'd you get that from? Polygon?
Polygon, yeah.
Let me see.
I think
I have a different article, I think.
Yeah, scroll up. It might be in the corner. Yeah, right. Down. Right there.
We're getting there. Well, anyway, I have this other one that I saw that was Gupinas. That's similar. It looks the same kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. The eyes. It's not as obvious that it's a uni eye.
Yeah.
So which one's the one that you?
Well, first Lady GT did that. Scroll up. Lady GT did that first.
Yeah, no, this is just Sonic 06.
Yeah, but it still looks better.
Yeah, well, it's just Sonic 06. That's just Sonic.
Go down. That was the one.
Yeah, no, yeah, it looks pretty much the same. That looks a lot better.
Yeah,
yeah, and that's a subtle difference.
Yeah,
it's still two separate eyes. That looks way better.
Yeah,
yeah. So it looks like the biggest problem here isn't the uni eye. It's that they didn't make the eyes like hard ovals.
Yeah,
like pointed up. That's their biggest problem. And that's my biggest problem with it.
Yeah,
is the eyes. Everything else doesn't look too bad. Oh, actually, she changed the ears a little bit.
Did she?
Yeah, but
okay.
I don't really think that matters that much. Like, the eyes are the biggest problem.
Yeah, the eye. Well, a lot of it's the big problem. The eyes are a big problem. His shoes are a big problem. His hands are a big problem. His stomach is a big problem. His legs and arms are too muscular.
Yeah, but I'm saying the only thing that was like really throwing everybody off is the eyeballs.
That's the worst part of it.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
However, now there is another picture that came out. I don't know if you saw this one, where he's running.
Oh.
And this is an abomination.
Yeah, I saw that, and I wanted to...
This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Our dear friend of the show, Tim Simpson, posted it on Twitter, and I got so mad.
This is bad.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, you know what? It's not horrible. I get it. This is horrible.
Yeah.
This I really don't like.
Yeah.
So,
And that doesn't look that similar to the branding
no,
material.
not at all.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
So that is probably closer to final.
Correct. And it's in motion, and his quills
Yeah.
are back because he's running. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that.
No.
I was like, you know, it's good that the Pokemon movie trailer, the Detective Pikachu trailer came out first, because everybody was like, whoa, they were like weirded out by it, but then everybody like came to terms with it because it actually looked pretty good. Now we have this super bizarre, super realistic looking Sonic.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I get it. It could look like the Detective Pikachu stuff looks. Like, I'm on board with that. Now I'm super not.
This does not even come close. This does not look, because the Pokemon still look like Pokemon, just with fur and scales and stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird, but they still look like the Pokemon.
They got the same shape and stuff. They
Exactly.
have weird textures,
Yeah,
but that's about it.
So I wish I remember who said it, but somebody said on Twitter, movie Sonic looks like the cartoon of a disease from a drug commercial.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of does.
This looks like what a clueless Hollywood exec thinks Sonic the Hedgehog looks like.
I want to know, like, they have, I don't understand. I mean, even Sega can't even make their own Sonic games good.
No.
So like,
But even Sega knows like how Sonic's supposed to look.
yeah.
Like even like Yuji Naka, the father of Sonic, is like, that's not him.
I know.
That's not my son.
How do you just throw so much money at something like this and not consult somebody who knows what they're talking about?
It's the same way it's the same reason why we had like 9-foot tall Goombas and Dennis Hopper as King Koopa for the Super Mario Brothers movie. They think they know better than
that was so long ago.
That was.
You think they know better now?
No, of course not.
How does Detective Pikachu get it so right and still be weird and still be super weird?
What I don't understand is, the people behind this. It's like Tim Miller and his team. Tim Miller worked at what was it, Rainbow Studios?
Blur.
Yeah, he has experience working with video game companies. He knows this stuff inside out. He did Deadpool perfectly. Mm-hmm. So why can't he apply that to Sonic the Hedgehog? The same.
It has to have been somebody else.
Yeah, but who?
Yeah, who is it that's like, this is fun? This is the one we're gonna do. How do they decide we have to redesign Sonic and not just take what they have already?
I get that there had to be some sort of redesign, but this is
subtle.
Yeah, this is off the chart.
Make it a subtle redesign.
Yeah.
Like he's been like that has happened throughout the years. Even Sonic Boom Sonic is fine.
Yeah,
it's just that he has a scarf and
still looks like Sonic
on his hands. Oh, Beat 'em Ups in the chat says this Sonic looks like when you go to Netflix and search animated movies and scroll all the way to the bottom of the list. Terrible animation.
Yep.
Well, we don't know what he even looks like in motion, except for that one picture that looked terrible. It does it looks like going into 7-Eleven at the front, like the first shelf.
Yeah.
You see all the movies. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it's not good.
Nope.
Dylan in the chat with $2 says thoughts on Labo VR kit just announced. We
Rewind.
actually talked about it about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. We also got $5 from Dark Type Music. Sonic uni eyes and soap shoes will never be replaced.
Like, I understand the Nike affiliation because they needed to get some money.
Right. I feel like it's inevitable that there would have been a shoe deal at some point.
And Soaps just was never going to happen.
So
it would have been great.
Soaps isn't even a company anymore, I don't think.
No. But it would have been cool if he could still grind on rails in the movie. That'd be really cool. Take somebody who's played the games before and be like, what do you think about this? You know? That's all they have to do is be like, is this okay? And they didn't. Take somebody who knows what they're doing or knows about it. Take a poll of Sonic fans. Why do you think Sonic Mania worked and Sonic Forces didn't?
Yeah.
It's because the people who made it knew what Sonic fans wanted. It's bad. It's bad.
It's not looking good.
You know what does look good though?
What looks good, Bob?
Who's that guy who wants to make video games movies good? He was the guy, Kong Skull Island guy.
Oh, Jordan Vogue Roberts, I think is his name?
Let's skip ahead a little bit, Will, and go and talk about that. Because he is big into video games.
Yeah.
He's been told by his PR people not to say that video games influence some of his movies.
Yes.
Because apparently companies don't like that. Or people think that that's weird and not cool. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't want to pull it up. I'm trying not to pull too many things up on screen. Are you gonna read it?
No, sorry. I was looking at something else up. I'll get it. Hold on. Oscar Isaac wants to play Solid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie, which Jordan, is it Voight or Vogue? Jordan Roberts is attached to direct.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Is that where's his name?
It's down further.
What? This article sucks. It should be the first thing. Jordan Vogt Roberts. He's the Kong Skull Island guy.
Yes.
He's been diehard wanting to do a Metal Gear movie for a while. And Kojima's like, yeah, man, do it. He was visiting Kojima like a few weeks ago.
He is attached to it.
He is.
Yeah.
I think that they were working on a screenplay and something.
Yeah.
So, this is a guy who's a fan of the frickin' franchise.
Yeah.
They're working with the game director and he's not even with Konami anymore.
Yeah.
They're working together to make something that will, it's going to be really hard to adapt Metal Gear into a movie.
Yeah.
But at least, this is somebody who knows what fans want, you know?
Yeah. Or has some sort of an idea.
I don't know if it's going to be good as a movie, but it'll be good as a Metal Gear movie, I'm sure.
Maybe.
I'm sure it'll make people happy. But anyway, Oscar Isaac wants to do it.
Yeah.
What did he say about it?
He said there was an interview with IGN because they were interviewing Oscar Isaac, Ben Affleck, and a bunch of other people for a direct-to-Netflix movie that's coming out. And they asked them about video game movies, if anyone would want to be in a video game movie. And all Oscar Isaac said was, Metal Gear Solid, that's the one. I'm throwing my hat into that one. Like, he just said, I want to do that.
That's interesting.
And they asked him, like, who from Metal Gear? And he goes, Snake, obviously.
And Jordan Vogt Roberts on Twitter, he's been posting like mock-ups of what a Metal Gear movie would look like.
Yeah.
Like it's all fan art. He's taking fan art and like reposting it and stuff. And he commissioned somebody to do Oscar Isaac as Snake.
Boss Logic.
Yeah, and it looks very good.
Yeah. I would watch that. Is he going to do the voice? Can Oscar Isaac do the voice?
Probably not.
That's
He'll probably be like slightly deeper than his normal voice.
Yeah, that's important.
It's not going to be David Hayter.
No. Speaking of which, would he also do Liquid and Solidus?
No, you got to have somebody else do Liquid.
But they're clones.
Yeah, but they don't even look the same. It's all the bad genes, Will. You're just trying to do the voice. You're just trying to figure a way to do the voice.
I'm not. But now that you said it, now I'm gonna work it in when you least expect it.
They don't look the same.
They kind of do.
They don't.
It's because Snake wears the bandana and has short hair. The bandana obscures his eyes.
True. He could be Solidus. I don't think he should be Liquid. I think somebody else should be Liquid.
I think he should be Liquid. He's got to be able to do all four technically.
They should just get 80s action stars, like old ass,
like Kurt Russell,
and do Metal Gear 4.
Yeah,
just throw it all out there.
Yeah, Kurt Russell can still do it.
That would be sick. Hey, anyway, thanks to Supitz Fran for the Twitch Prime sub.
Thank you. And Spencer Bobbitt with $5 super chat. Puma made an actual Sonic shoe called the Sonic RS-0. And I looked it up. It's not Sonic shoe. It just looks like Green Hill Zone. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of, I think.
Yeah. And then they made red ones, but it looks like, Robotnik. It doesn't look like Sonic's shoe.
Or the second level.
Yeah.
Evan from Spawn Wave says, hard to adapt into a movie. Have you seen Metal Gear Solid 4? Yeah, that was like a 20-hour movie.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think that translates well to a movie.
No. No, it makes no sense.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Oh, the sync's bad again? You mother. Bat Mabel says, can David Hayter act like live action? If so,
Yeah.
they should just get him.
He's done live action movies before.
They would never do that.
Yeah, but they would never do that. He was in that movie Guyver Dark Hero that everybody likes.
That everybody likes.
Yeah.
I'm going to screw up the video for a second.
All right,
everybody,
you do that.
Everybody look out. I don't know why it does that. I have to like activate and reactivate it. So yeah, I'm all for a Metal Gear movie.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I think having this guy direct it would be good. I don't think this is gonna be the crown jewel.
No, this is not
finally gonna make a video
This
game
is not going to be
adaptation
the Superman the movie of video game movies.
Right.
So,
I think that Detective Pikachu can be.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Sonic will be either.
No. Speaking of which, I found it's the Nike Ultra XT training shoe. This is Sonic's shoe.
Yeah, it's just straight up Sonic.
So why didn't Nike put that in the movie instead of the generic ass ones they gave
That
them?
would look really good.
Yeah.
But it's not a Sonic branded shoe. They needed to get the brand deal money, Will.
They could have easily branded this. Everybody thought
Slap
this
a
was
Sonic on
Sonic's shoe when it came out.
Why don't you have it? Why don't you have those shoes?
Because Nikes are expensive.
They are expensive. I need new shoes. These shoes are.
These are actually
messed
my
up.
old Converse because my newer ones are like falling apart at the seam.
I saw a little viral video the other day. Apparently, if you take your Vans and you throw them,
Yeah.
they always land right side up.
Really?
Yeah.
Should try
And
that.
imagine Converse do too.
Maybe.
Because it's just that they're all rubber on the
Yeah.
bottom.
Should try that. Should try that with my wife's Vans. Why are you throwing them against the wall? Science.
Do it while she's sleeping.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say I saw this viral video of people taking their Van shoes and throwing them at babies' faces.
Why'd you do that? Cheese. It's supposed to be cheese. Oh, I got the two mixed up.
Don't throw things at babies' faces.
No. I don't know why we have to say that.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, Kid Icarus, StarTropics is coming to the Switch.
Yes. Let me pull that article up because now I'm all...
Also, LKM
LKM Cherokee. Hey, well, what are your thoughts on Green Lantern 5, Justice League 19, Doomsday Clock 9? Thank God Doomsday Clock actually released. I tweeted back at you saying I don't think I would be able to read them, and I didn't. So,
So ask him tomorrow.
yeah, ask me tomorrow. Crap. Where's the link? I'm all messed up.
I'm not pulling anything up on screen anymore
All right.
because I'm just gonna ruin.
Kid Icarus
ruin
and
the stream.
StarTropics joined the Switch Online NES library this month.
Wow! It starts on the 13th. They'll be in the
Yes.
in the Switch Online, whatever it's called.
Yes.
We got Kid Icarus, everybody's favorite. StarTropics, everybody's other favorite. A lot of people want StarTropics. A lot of people talk about StarTropics.
StarTropics is more of a cult classic NES
Yes.
game, which I've always been interested to try, and I feel like and on the Switch is a good thing because now it's portable. I can take it with me and stuff.
I'd like to say that neither of these look particularly great.
Well, you are just a dumb child who didn't grow up with real games.
I heard a little bit of Liquid Snake come out. When you said
I'm not even trying.
I heard a little bit.
You are just looking for me to
Yes.
break into Liquid for any.
I'm on guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care about either of these games. However, in Japan, I heard, I should probably check my sources here.
Japan is getting according to this, Japan is getting a third game. The very article you put in the Keep, they're getting Fire Emblem Shadow.
That's what I
Fire
meant.
Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light.
Is that all one game?
Yes. And I don't know how to pronounce this. Yi Are Kung Fu. Is that just Kung Fu?
Where is it?
No, it's a different game.
EAR Kung Fu, yeah. Okay. I've
right.
never heard of that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're getting Fire Emblem.
Well, we never got Fire Emblem in America until the GBA.
I know, but isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
They get all the cool stuff.
Kid Icarus isn't a bad game. I've played that.
It doesn't look good.
We'll play
It
it.
looks bad.
It's not.
Yeah, I'll play it for like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
This Kung Fu game is not just Kung Fu. It looks different. Now this looks like a cool game too. They get all the cool stuff. All right, well, anyway.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're getting 2 new games, and Japan's getting a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
And you can play the Japanese games.
Yes.
You just need to have a Japanese Nintendo account,
Yes.
which is very easy to set up, and then just download the Famicom Online app, and then you get all the games.
Yeah.
That's it. And you can do that without having to purchase an additional Nintendo Switch Online subscription. So do that if you want to play any of these games. You probably won't understand a word that they're saying.
No.
But you could do that. All right. What else do we have here?
Turok and its sequel are headed to Nintendo Switch. Oh, I didn't know the sequel was too.
I saw this 2 seconds before we started.
Yeah.
The classic Turok, this is according to Comic Book Resources, first-person shooter games for the Nintendo 64 are being ported to the Nintendo Switch, and incredibly soon. Nintendo has announced the remastered versions of 1997's Turok Dinosaur Hunter and its sequel, 1998 sequel, Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. They came out a year after each other.
Yeah, that was back when that was acceptable.
Will be released on the console with the first game available March 18th for $20. So who's publishing this?
I think it's Night Dive Studios is the name of it. They're a company that specializes in, finding out like lost games and repackaging them and, delivering them digitally. They released the Turok 1 and 2 on PC and Xbox One a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
So now they're just porting it over to Switch.
They scared me when they said Nintendo announced it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, is Nintendo putting N64 games out now? What's going on?
Well, no, these are complete remasters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comic Book Resources also says an adaptation of the Acclaim Comics property of the same name, the remastered versions of the 2 games debuted on the PC in 2015 and on the Xbox One the following year, featuring graphical and audio improvements as well as the ability for enemies to track players more easily and more destructible environments. An acclaimed best-selling title on the N64 upon its initial release. Okay, yeah, we know that, but does it say anything about the next one? Oh, the remastered version of Turok Dinosaur Hunter and Turok 2 Seeds of Evil are developed by Night Dive Studios. The remastered version of Dinosaur Hunter will be released on March 18th for the Nintendo Switch. Doesn't say anything about this.
No, but it would probably be like soon after, I'd imagine. Maybe like a couple months after.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think Turok... I'm over here crapping on all these games. I don't think Turok was that great.
I've only ever played Turok 2.
You know what the problem was? The controls were not good.
No, it was back when they had they flipped it, so like the C buttons were your move and the analog stick was look instead of
Oh, that's backwards.
Yeah.
So GoldenEye had it right on the N64.
Yeah.
They didn't have it right in terms of time. Like if you go back and play it now, it feels weird. But at the time, GoldenEye was the gold standard, or that worked really well. So to play something like Turok, it was friggin' weird.
Yeah.
It weirded me out. I wasn't a fan. I'm sure you could change the controls, but
yeah. I'm sure now you can.
It wasn't gonna feel as good as GoldenEye. So it wasn't that great. Maybe on PC it was a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm sure this remastered version is gonna have modern controls.
Yeah.
And they had to remaster it. They couldn't just port it because how the hell would you do the controls like that? You know? So I don't know if I'll give this a shot. Maybe if they give me
I might.
code.
I mean, that was a game like I wanted to sink more time into, but I had all those other better games to play. And the idea, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, it's a cool concept.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the idea, but
Yeah.
I just don't think it played that well. And plus, you use like bow and arrow and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you also had guns. You had a gun that specifically targeted the brain of the dinosaur. It's called the cerebral bore.
It's so stupid.
I know.
All right. Well, anyway, Nintendo is reportedly toning down microtransactions in its mobile games. I don't really care about this. Why did I put this in?
This isn't really news because they were never really they were always kind of, we don't want to load it with microtransactions, their games on phone.
Did they specifically tell somebody not to put microtransactions in the game?
Says a source familiar with Nintendo's business strategy said that the company sees these games as more of a way to promote its brand and characters. Wall Street Journal summarized Nintendo's official thoughts as follows. The company is concerned it might be criticized for being greedy in smartphone games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but did one of their games violate this? Is the question?
I don't think so.
Nintendo is not interested in making a large amount of revenue from a single smartphone game. An official at Cyber Agent told the Journal, "If we managed the game alone, we would have made a lot more, like meaning money or microtransactions." So, yeah, it just sounds like this was just in practice all the time.
Yeah.
So this isn't news. This is just like it's obvious that Nintendo would do something like this. I think it's funny that they think they would make more. Well, they would make more money, but I'm sure Nintendo, in the grand scheme of things, is making more money for themselves because they know how to handle their brand, and it's a very big. They have very big IPs, you know? So handling that, it's different. You got to handle that differently. All right, what's next? We're plowing through these now.
The Xbox Maverick console will be renamed the Xbox One S All Digital Edition. Pre-orders in April, according to sources per WindowsCentral.com.
Okay.
First detailed by Brad Sams of Turok.com. Microsoft has been experimenting with a diskless version of the Xbox One S, codenamed Xbox Maverick, with a launch window thought to be around Q1 2019. According to our sources, we now know a little bit more about the timing and marketing name of this intriguing new console. Microsoft is reportedly set to call the diskless Maverick console the Xbox One S All Digital Edition, with pre-orders aiming for mid-April 2019, with a general availability coming in May 2019. It looks as though it could be near global simultaneous launch for almost all existing Xbox markets. The diskless Xbox One S would be a first for the company, offering fans an ability to ditch discs altogether and go all in on digital game licenses. As Microsoft pushes for greater access to its games library via things like Xbox Game Pass, digital subscription, and the incoming streaming service Project xCloud, dropping the disc drive from the all digital edition should make this the cheapest Xbox console yet, although we have no word on pricing yet or whether the console will see any design refinements beyond the simply dropping the disc drive.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is a big deal. They're the first ones to put out an all digital video game console. It's still part of the current gen, though.
This makes a lot of sense, and it adds more clout to the rumor that they're going to have a diskless next-gen console.
Right.
And that they're going to be more of a service and more cloud-based and stuff. But this doesn't say anything about it being cloud-based. This is just an Xbox One S without a disc drive. Yeah.
Correct. But that being said, theoretically, it could handle cloud-based gaming if, xCloud is as good as they say it is.
It's weird that they're saying it's an Xbox One S without a disc drive. Why would they take the disc drive out of an Xbox One S? Disc drives aren't expensive. Well, it's a Blu-ray drive.
It's a Blu-ray drive.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
The S is the entry-level model, so they probably want this to be an entry-level device.
No, I get it, but I would imagine that if they're taking the disc drive out, it would be a different design.
Right.
Yeah. Because not only is it going to be smaller, so you can scrunch it up a little bit more, but like, what? There's got to be more reasons to take the disc drive out.
Also, too, they might offset the price, by having like a 2 terabyte hard drive in there.
By making
they
the
could
storage
always do that,
different. Yeah, I think this is. I think this is great. I think it's fine, especially if you have other products that have the disc drive in them. Like, give people options.
Yeah.
Like, if I could choose to have more storage, for the same price as one with less storage and a disc drive, I would opt for the one with more storage because screw it, I'll be digital.
Yeah.
Except that you can buy physical games for cheaper most of the time.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
That's a big thing. And right now, I'm still all physical on my Xbox. I have some digital games, but they're games that you can only buy digitally.
Yeah.
Most of my Xbox One and PS4 collection is all physical.
I'm trying to be as digital as possible with those systems. I have a couple of physical games. That's only because either they were really cheap or, I just happened to get it physically.
The Nintendo Switch was the console I decided I'm going off digital from now on. But I still want the collection for the other stuff.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I think it's ridiculous that everybody's calling the Nintendo Switch like a current gen console or like last gen.
Yeah.
You know, it's in the same generation as Xbox One and PS4, but it came out after.
Yeah.
And that's what started me on the all digital train.
Right.
You know? So like that generation and forward is going to be all digital for me.
Well, I mean, it's different for me because the Xbox One was all digital for me.
Right.
So.
Right. So current gen is what did it for
Yeah.
me. And the next gen is what did it for me, and
yeah.
I'm counting Switch as the next gen. Because we already had the freaking Wii U, Will.
Yeah.
They already had their last gen system. Anyway. Yeah, no, this is fine, whatever.
Yeah, it's cool. I feel like they need a better name though than the Xbox One S All Digital Edition.
Well, everybody in the chat and Spawn Wave is saying sad. The Xbox One sad because it's Xbox One S All Digital.
Yeah.
But then there's the edition.
Yeah. So
it's SAD. It's SAD. Okay.
Because you have the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X. Those already sound too similar.
Now you need an E.
Yeah.
The Xbox One E.
This could be the Xbox One E.
Yes. Sex. We spell out sex.
We
that was
did,
sex.
we did.
Eric says, yeah, the HD isn't at least 4 terabyte. If the HD isn't at least 4 terabyte, I don't even want it.
Yeah, because that's the thing, you know. Well,
4 terabytes is going to be 2 at most.
Yeah.
think you're getting 2 at
Right
most.
now, they're selling One S's with 1 terabyte for $300.
Another reason why it's good, it's the S and not the X, is
Yeah.
because you're not going to be wanting to download 4K assets
Yeah.
onto this thing because that's going to be a nightmare. We're still not in a good spot for 4K streaming right now or downloading
Yeah.
the 4K stuff.
Yeah. Unless you're like hardwired into the thing, you're not getting good.
How long did it take you to download everything for Resident Evil 4?
I don't even remember.
It took a long time, like a few hours.
It was like 2 hours, I think.
It's not that bad.
2-3 hours.
And that's just full HD.
Yeah, it's not, it's regular PS4, not PS4 Pro.
Right. Yeah. And, most people don't have the privilege of having like a really fast connection. You're
Yeah.
probably on Wi-Fi anyway.
Yeah, it was on Wi-Fi. Yeah.
All right. Pedro says it's not just a Blu-ray drive, it's a 4K one.
That's true. Although I don't know how it works because
Don't throw up.
I'm okay. That was sorry.
I hate
There's
you
your
so
liquid. Because the technology of a 4K Blu-ray is not that significantly different from a regular Blu-ray. Like I think the disc is the same disc.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it has a different type of encoding on it.
Okay.
So I think the drive is technically the same drive. It just has the firmware to read the encoding.
And the HDMI output.
Yeah.
Because older Blu-ray drives might not have the correct HDMI
Right.
output to do
Yeah.
4K. So yeah, that's cool. Whatever. It's going to be the end of the Xbox life cycle anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
Next year we'll get.
The Xbox 2 and the PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hope. I'm dreading the name of the next
They
Xbox.
have always had bad names. All of them.
360 was bad. Yeah, 360,
Yeah,
was
360
bad.
is bad.
Yeah, Xbox is also just a bad name.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, no, they're all bad.
All right. Anyway, hey. Oh yeah, EA is aware Anthem is crashing PS4 consoles. This happened to Greg Miller. It looks like.
Yeah, I saw that.
This is bad news.
Yeah, this is very bad.
According to GameSpot, it looks like Anthem's crashing PS4 consoles for some reason.
Yeah.
EA has announced it is aware that Anthem is causing certain issues for PS4 consoles in an effort to fix the problem. The publisher is asking players to submit data reports. How can you submit a data report on a crashed console? This is according to EA, we are currently in process of gathering information about the PS4 issues so we can determine the root cause, EA wrote in a blog post. If you're playing Anthem on PS4 and the game has seemingly caused your console to crash, EA asks you submit information about which of the PS4 consoles you're using, Original, Slim, or Pro, your PSN ID, details about your problem, and whether you reported the crash when your console prompted you to. If you'd rather not, some players, according to Variety, have discovered Sony is offering refunds, pretty much no questions asked, for people who bought Anthem on PS4.
Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah, but what about the crashed console?
I think I don't know if this article goes into it, but there are certain levels of crashing.
Yeah, like that's another. We keep saying crashed consoles.
Yeah.
They brick some consoles.
Yeah.
Which is a much bigger deal.
Some consoles just straight up brick. Some consoles, the game won't launch. Some consoles, like, it corrupts save data, but you can still turn it on.
Yeah.
You know, there's levels to it.
So I guess if it constantly crashes your PS4, a refund, fine. But if it straight up bricks your PS4, there's got to be some repercussions.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't have a AAA game that bricks PS4s.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And how many is it bricking? You know?
It's enough for them
Is
to,
it like the Switch dock bricking issue where it's like only 1 or 2 docks brick it, and then Bob Wolf freaks out and tells everybody not to use third-party docks?
I mean, it sounds like it was significant enough if, you know, EA has to respond to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, once is too much. You know, you
Yeah.
have one phone that explodes, and it's a problem.
Yeah.
Anthem has had one of the roughest launches of any game in 2019. I have a theory that it's just people had it out for this game from the get-go anyway.
Yeah.
And any little problem was going to be blown out
play
of
it?
proportion. I did not. I mean, you know why? Because everybody says it's not good.
Yeah.
I was really interested in it. But again, I don't play games that are on the Switch because it's just never going to happen. I still haven't even played Resident Evil too much.
I don't know. I heard
Like 2
it
hours of
like it's indicative of like a lot of, you know, problems with AAA gaming nowadays. 'Cause it's always online. You know, there's a lot of grinding. There's technical issues in it. The combat is not great.
It looks gorgeous, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, a VIP demo held mere weeks before the game's release was bug-ridden and caused problems for the other EA games. Another problem was how the launch of it.
Yeah.
The launch was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was incredibly confusing when you were able to play the game. It came out like 4 different times.
Yeah. And like it finally came out a week after Apex Legends, a free game that was more or less the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and Apex Legends is EA.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they sent this game out to die. Like, I think BioWare was taking way too long on it, and EA is just like, you need to release this now. We don't care when it is. We'll release it close to Apex Legends so that makes all the money, because that actually looks like a good game.
I don't think EA had any clue that Apex Legends was going to make any money.
You don't think so?
No, because
Oh yeah, I guess true.
Titanfall 1 and 2 didn't really make any money.
Well, they also handicapped Titanfall 2's
They
release.
absolutely did.
Yeah.
I don't think EA knows what the hell they're doing.
No, clearly not.
Yeah. I think that they put all of their eggs in the Anthem basket. And this is like the last hurrah for BioWare.
Yeah.
Because their Mass Effect didn't do great.
Yeah.
And now we got this that's not doing too hot. So this could be the end of BioWare.
Yeah.
Because EA has no qualms against just chopping down studios. And that would be really sad.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Alias says people are saying Xbox too, not just PS4. I haven't
Really?
heard that.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either.
I was going to suggest if you want to play Anthem, play it on Xbox. Don't play it on PS4. Just don't even buy it if you have a PS4, I would say. Because that's probably going to be a problem. Or until they fix this issue, at least. What's next, Will? Why don't you read it while I try to figure out if we have any audio issues still?
Last week we got like people spamming the chat like at the very end of the show saying that Will Smith was no longer going to be in Suicide Squad 2. He's out as Deadshot. That's been confirmed. Oh, that was you on the...
Yeah, it was me on the computer, sorry.
So Suicide Squad 2 will no longer have Big Willie style. But...
that's confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Per the Hollywood Reporter today, it looks like Idris Elba is in talks to replace Will Smith in the Suicide Squad sequel being put together by filmmaker James Gunn and Warner Brothers. The move follows last week's exit of Smith, who, along with Margot Robbie, led the ensemble of the 2016 movie, playing the assassin anti-hero Deadshot.
Pause. Evan says that John from Smallwave, his Xbox crashed 3 times in an hour.
Damn. So don't buy Anthem. Just don't.
And on PC, the audio cuts out on his buddy's computer. But that's not bricking the it bricks PS4s.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like maybe it'll crash your Xbox, but it's not gonna brick your Xbox.
Yeah.
It'll brick your it could brick your PS4. It's also a problem when a major AAA game crashes on a console. In what century did you think you were gonna be in when a freaking game crashes your console?
Yeah.
The first time that ever happened to me was PUBG on Xbox, and I was like, my mind was blown. I was
It
like,
happened to
this
me
is never supposed to happen.
with Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, like on PS4.
PS4?
It kept crashing during a mission critical objective.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That should it's a freaking console game.
Yeah.
All consoles are the same.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have an issue like that. Also, Video Punks, thank you for $2. Is this the beginning of the end for BioWare?
Yes.
That's what we said before.
They're don't expect another Mass Effect. Don't expect another KOTOR. Don't expect another whatever else BioWare has done. Jade Empire, no.
They need to leave EA because they're dead in the water.
I don't think they're going to get a chance to leave. I think they're just going to shut them down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Somebody better buy them up real quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, it should be Disney.
Yes.
Continue.
Sources say that Elba met with Gunn on Friday, and it went swimmingly. So that talks began with the studio in earnest. Elba was the first and only choice for Gunn and the studio. Warner's is extremely high on The Suicide Squad, which is the name of the sequel. It's a dumb name. And the script written by Gunn.
Wait, what was the name of the first one? Just Suicide Squad. It's not with the
Suicide Squad.
Is it a reboot?
It's being described as like a soft reboot. Like it's not gonna have anything to do with the first movie, but it looks like it's gonna feature a lot of the same characters.
Warner Brothers has to stop.
Yeah. Gunn is said to be using mostly DC characters who did not appear in David Ayer's 2016 film, although several are expected to return, including Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and Rick Flag, originally played by Joel Kinnaman, said sources. Another source, however, says Flag is no longer in the follow-up. So, Suicide Squad was a mess, the first one.
Yes, it sure was.
I think a lot of people, though, are in agreement that Margot Robbie and Will Smith were not the problems with that movie. If anything, they were some of the best parts of that movie.
So why is Will Smith not going to be in the sequel? Probably money.
Probably money. Everybody likes Idris Elba. So it's going to be different, though, because Will Smith as Deadshot was Will Smith.
Yes.
As Deadshot.
Yes.
And as good as Idris Elba is, he is not Will Smith.
Idris Elba shouldn't do this.
No.
He's too good for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a bad move for him, career-wise.
Even though like James Gunn is now in charge of it, it's still not the best thing for it. Well, he's in the Hobbs and Shaw, the Fast and the Furious spinoff.
Yes.
That I don't know how my friends are going to justify that movie.
What do you mean?
Because like they're all mad at me because I don't watch the Fast and the Furious like they do. Like I've seen like maybe the first two.
I think
20 years ago.
I've only ever seen in its completion Fast and the Furious 5.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I understand where everybody's coming from.
Yeah.
How this is like it's like Metal Gear.
Yeah.
It's like this big, ridiculously stupid, expansive universe that you just get sucked into. So I get it.
Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that this is a movie franchise that went from a Point Break knockoff about streetcar racing to like international espionage with car wizards and like fighting tanks and planes and crap. And now they have I can't even think of the word. I'm so flabbergasted. Bioenhanced super soldiers.
It's like, I get it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any of those movies, but I get why people like it.
I somehow wound up owning all 8 of them.
What the hell's wrong? You're over here trash talking.
I know. Because one of these days...
You're the problem.
One of these days I'm going to sit down and watch... Well, the 8th one I got for free.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about Fast and Furious? Because Idris
Elba's going to be in the spin-off. The one that almost broke up the family.
This is dumb. Stop making these movies.
Yeah. I mean, Margot Robbie's still Harley Quinn because she's filming Birds of Prey.
I liked her. She was good.
She's good. She can stay.
Actually, all right. Suicide Squad was an okay movie. Just like all the other DC movies. They're okay.
Suicide Squad just didn't hurt.
Yeah, I wasn't like this is bad.
I wasn't offended. It was bad, and like it's very obvious it had like post-production problems, but I didn't watch it going, this offends me on a personal level like Batman vs Superman.
When it ended, I was like, all right, that was it. I wasn't like, this is awful, blah blah blah, you know. So
well, yeah. You have James Gunn. Give him a better movie than Suicide Squad 2.
We already talked about Oscar Isaac playing Solid Snake. We got two things about
Dark Phoenix. So the first one is they released a new Dark Phoenix trailer last week.
Yes.
Didn't look great. It pretty much looked like the first trailer, just didn't have a bad cover of a Doors song.
X-Men First Class is one of the best comic book movies.
Yes.
It is amazing.
Yes.
It is probably the best X-Men movie.
I would say hands down.
Yes. What's that one on your shirt right there?
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
This was also very good.
Rip Busted Tees. It's the first shirt I made for Busted Tees. Rip them. That was also a very good movie.
Yes.
The third one, Apocalypse, probably one of the worst X-Men movies I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it definitely was not good.
I can't believe it got that bad out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It just they were on a roll.
They had
lost
such a great villain in Apocalypse. They had such a great idea, but they figured out a way to just ruin it.
Yeah.
Completely.
And that was a trilogy.
Yeah.
Why is there a fourth movie now?
I feel like somebody must think like, yo, we should do Dark Phoenix again, but like try to do it properly this time. But if you watch the trailer, it looks like they're just doing what they did with X-Men 3, just not with the Cure storyline.
What is that?
Remember in X-Men 3 how it was half about Jean becoming the Phoenix and half about like they found the mutant cure?
I don't remember much about X-Men.
Well, that was it. They divided the time between the two storylines.
Okay.
And that crippled the Phoenix storyline because you really can't make the Phoenix storyline the B subplot.
Yeah, it's true.
So now it's going to be the whole movie, but it looks like they're taking a lot of the same beats from like Jean goes to her abandoned parents' house. Jean wears a long red trench coat. Jean doesn't get her powers from space. She was weird all along.
Where did she come from in this new version of the X-Men? I don't remember. Did she appear in Apocalypse?
Yeah, she was in Apocalypse.
I know she was in Apocalypse, but how did she just come?
She was just there, and it's implied that Professor X took her in when she was young.
And that we were just supposed to know that from First Class and from
well, remember, First Class was in the 60s, Days of Future Past was in the 70s, Apocalypse was in the 80s, this one's in the 90s.
So somewhere,
and yet somehow McAvoy and Fassbender look exactly the same.
So between
Days of Future Past and Apocalypse, Jean came in.
Okay, that's part of why Apocalypse is bad.
Yeah.
It's because Jean, here she
they
is.
Just keep jumping ahead 10 years.
Here's this really important character.
Yeah.
She's just here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And that's why I had no connection to that, and that's why I have no connection to this movie.
If this was like the original cast from like the original trilogy, maybe. Because we have a connection with those guys. But no.
Fred over here says, oh, so like Logan isn't the best X-Men movie, or does the Hugh Jackman standalones not count? I'm going to say Logan doesn't count.
Logan is separate. Logan feels separate, but it's also the perfect ending to the entire series.
Yeah. Logan's a very good X-Men movie.
Yeah.
But I'm not including that in when I'm saying X-Men.
If we're talking
movies.
X-Men, we mean like the team, the X-Men.
If you're including Logan, Logan might be the best one. But yeah, we're talking about the team movies.
Yeah. But yeah. So there was that. But then apparently there was an international trailer that came out not too long after.
Okay.
And a lot of websites are saying like this is better.
Yeah,
this is a better trailer.
This article that you put here is IO9, and it says this Dark Phoenix trailer is light years better than the last one. It super wasn't.
It wasn't. If anything, okay, so in Apocalypse, spoiler alert for X-Men Apocalypse, at the very end, Jean summons the Phoenix Force to defeat Apocalypse.
I remember that.
So
now.
it's implied that she's had this ability in her all along, and Professor X has been teaching her to suppress it, a lot like X-Men 3: The Last Stand, when in the comics she gets the ability from a mishap in space.
Right.
Per this new international trailer, she gets the Phoenix Force from a mishap in space. And this is the same Jean Grey from Apocalypse.
It could be. Well, no, it can't be a preview. It can't be before Apocalypse.
It's not.
Because our buddy's there.
Nightcrawler's there. Storm is there.
Yeah.
Mystique is on the team when she wasn't on the team at the beginning of Apocalypse.
This is stupid.
It's just... This is why people have lost faith in the X-Men franchise. Their continuity makes no sense.
I'm happy.
I tweeted this. Continuity isn't everything, but important things like where the fucking Phoenix Force comes from is important.
I'm happy that it's this confusing because now people can feel for how comic books are. Because comic book storylines get insanely confusing. They're really hard to keep track of all the different continuity errors. So now the mainstream audiences can be like, what the... Especially because X-Men.
Yeah.
90s X-Men is the most confusing thing in the world. Even the cartoons get really confusing. So being an X-Men fan in the 90s, now mainstream audiences can relate to that. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a good movie.
Yeah, no. It just...
And how can they do the Dark Phoenix story without Wolverine? Because isn't part of the storyline the love triangle?
Well, no. Not specifically for Phoenix.
Okay.
But Wolverine plays a big part. Like one of the chapters in the original Dark Phoenix saga was like all about Wolverine taking out the Hellfire Club by himself. And it was like the first time we saw like Wolverine be like the animal he is like known for today.
Yeah. Well, also we have Cyclops.
Yeah.
Where did Cyclops come from in this story? Was he in Apocalypse?
He was in Apocalypse.
Did he also just come out of nowhere?
Well,
in
that's
Apocalypse?
the thing. In Apocalypse, like that was like he was enrolling in the school, for the first time. So he barely has a connection with this Jean.
Yeah, I could care less about... I mean, Cyclops kind of sucks as a character in general.
But they've done him no favors.
Yeah,
with this
that's
version.
another one where I'm like just completely checked out. Like I could care less about him. You have all these other great characters that you developed for so long, and now you just like forced in Jean and Cyclops.
Yeah, which I get. Okay, eventually you would circle back to them, but you didn't develop them enough. Like you could have done Dark Phoenix without Wolverine, and just have it be about Jean and Cyclops, but you didn't develop them enough for us to care about them.
It's funny that we're saying that without having even seen the movie.
Right.
But that's where we are now.
All signs point to this.
That's where we are now in comic book movie, because this is the fourth one in the series of X-Men. And we're saying that they weren't developed in the previous movies.
Yeah.
You know? What was I saying?
Also, too, both of these trailers, for more or less, just reveal that Mystique dies.
How?
Do you remember when she's like Jean's gonna freak out, Mystique like is walking up to her, Jean, calm down, Jean. It's gonna be okay, Jean. And then Jean just throws her against the house, and then it just cuts to the funeral.
I didn't see that.
See that?
I didn't pay attention to
It
that.
pretty much just straight up implies like, yo, Mystique dies.
When I saw the trailer the first time, I was like, well, the first trailer, I was like, she's in makeup. I know that she doesn't like being in makeup.
Yeah.
In the Mystique makeup. How do they get her to agree to do this? That would make a lot of sense. They just kill her off right at the beginning.
Yeah. I'm trying to find, because like the director Simon Kinberg like tried to defend it. I'm trying to see.
I just hope that this is the end of the X-Men universe completely.
I think
Dark
it is.
Phoenix, it ends like the end of Infinity War, and it's just everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Good night. That's it. And then they reboot it in the Marvel franchise.
Yeah.
We were also saying, we're spending a lot of time on this movie. There's that blonde woman.
Jessica Chastain.
Jessica Chastain is in it, and she plays like some bad guy.
Alien shapeshifter who I thought was part of the Shi'ar Empire, who was like a very big deal in the comic. Like Jean Grey wipes out the entire Shi'ar Empire by herself. That's like shows how evil she is now. But I don't think they're in this movie. Jessica Chastain just plays some random shapeshifter.
Yeah, alien shapeshifter.
Yeah.
So I think she's a Skrull, and this is the singularity here.
Yeah, we've reached it. This is another Quicksilver situation.
Freaking have her be she's a Skrull and she's trying to end this universe, and then she succeeds.
Yes.
And the whole time it turns out this is like a B universe.
Yeah.
And it's not the 616. And then we start new X-Men from there in the Marvel universe in 616.
Simon Kimbrick said that as well as showing that there was consequences to this movie, revealing Mystique's death was to show that Jean, the Dark Phoenix, is genuinely a threat to everyone, including the X-Men. Yeah, but it still would have been more surprising if you waited for that to be in the movie, not show it in the damn trailer.
All right, we got 2 super chats here.
We did.
Todd Yates with $10. Sending you $10 for the amount of your game reviews that caused me to purchase games recently. Also, did you know that Mario Brothers... Okay. Thanks for the $10, Todd.
Yeah.
You know, if you just use an affiliate link on the Amazon affiliate link,
We also got $10 from MG Hateman. Long-time lurker tax. Thank you for all the content, guys, buckos, snacks, friendos.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Daddy-O.
Oh, boy.
Gotta remember to use that more.
Add that to your list. Yeah. And Mecha Dragon 101, thank you for the $5. Hey, Will, are you planning on doing a review on the new Iznio comic manga app that just released on the Nintendo Switch eShop? There's a manga app?
Yeah, so like about 2 weeks after I did the Inky Pen video, everybody started tweeting at me about this Iznio app on the Switch.
Gotta do it.
I don't know if I'm going to do a video because there's really not much to say about it.
Okay.
So I can talk about it now. Like I can give you my opinions on it now.
Okay.
I'm going to give you my opinions on it now.
Okay. You don't care about manga?
No. Well, it's not just manga. It's regular comics too.
Okay.
It's set up more like Comixology where you buy the comics individually. So it's not like a Netflix style subscription service. I think it has more content than Inky Pen. It has like all the same publishers, but I think they put more of their stuff on there because you buy them individually. So I like that. The prices aren't too bad. A big problem with it though is it doesn't have vertical reading. You have to read it like you do on Inky Pen. You know.
That's so dumb.
I know. It's okay, but it's not a great way to read comics.
There are games that do it.
I know.
Maybe the Switch doesn't auto-rotate, but
even if you
have a button.
Yeah, have a button, have a way. I mean, if the Joy-Cons are in, that has motion in it, so it should sense.
True.
There's no reason why these apps can't do vertical reading. So, I mean, I feel about Iznio a little bit kinder than I do about Inky Pen because you don't have to pay like $8 a month to use it. You just go in, and they have free samples of things.
Yeah, what publishers are on it though?
Dark Horse, IDW.
It has a lot.
Dynamite.
That's cool. A lot of the same that Inky Pen has, right?
Yeah, it's got a lot of the same. I think they have a little bit more, and they have more from each publisher.
So it's better than Inky Pen.
It's better, but it's still not the perfect comics reading solution on the Switch.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's free to check out. Like you don't have to like buy anything right away, and they do have a lot of free samples on there, so you can check it out on your own. But the no vertical reading is like turning me off. So that's what I gotta say on that.
I don't know what this is. Derogatory name, and that's his name. Is derogatory name. It says, "Hey, Will, lossless virgin here. Just wanted to see if you can give me some tips on getting a girlfriend."
You know,
this is Will's love advice corner.
I'll be completely honest with you. I still don't know how I snagged a wife.
I don't know how you did either.
Yeah, so I'm probably the last person you should ask. I don't know.
Hey, Will, kissless version here.
Kissless version.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
We got to do an unboxing.
Yeah. Hang out with girls who like you, first of all. Like, don't go up to random girls and be like, hey, you want to see my Pokemon cards?
I got some advice here.
Yeah.
Try dudes. They're easier.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a box of them.
Yes. What's in this box?
I opened it while you were talking.
Okay. While I was giving love advice.
Yeah. This is the only box we have.
Okay.
This is from My Arcade. Do you know what it is?
I heard you talking to Mom about what it is.
Oh, you mother.
Yeah. But it's interesting. I'm excited for it.
I explained it to her, and anyway.
I wish I was up there to see that. Well, they said there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this much stuff. This is a Famicom to NES converter.
That's cool.
And this is a Super Famicom to Super NES converter.
Nice.
We don't have any Famicom or Super Famicom games.
No, but now
I want some.
Now
there
we
are
can.
some that I want. We have exactly one Famicom Disk System game.
We do.
That we still have no way of playing.
Yes.
I'm not going to say what game that is.
Yeah. Oh, I just got it. This is cool because this will work in the toaster style NES.
It'll work in both.
It'll work in both, but you know, for the classic slot loading one, the front loading one, you know, that was usually a problem because the Famicom games are like much smaller than NES games. So this is good. It's like you can stick it in, push it down, and whatnot.
Stick it in, push it down, and whatnot.
Yep, that's how you get girls. And you won't get the game stuck in it. So that's cool. I've seen them for the top loader NES. I haven't seen them for the front loading ones.
Also, we might be doing a giveaway on these.
Oh.
But we gotta wait for the PAX giveaway
Yeah.
to be done because I don't want to be doing too many giveaways.
Now, the Super Famicom one, real quick, you can actually easily mod a North American SNES to play Super Famicom games.
Yeah, it's just
There are two
plastic
tabs, and then you just
pegs.
got to remove those. So, but if you don't want to damage your NES, your SNES, it's a good solution. What was it, $15 for each of them?
Well, that's a very good question. Well, I'll look that up.
All right.
Or you look that up.
Yeah,
While
I'll
I
look
play
it
with
up.
this. This is a little Pac-Man arcade cabinet. I was not expecting this.
Oh, that's cute.
Does it work? Do we need batteries? Oh, we need four
Four double
AA
A's.
batteries.
Wow.
Oh, that's not happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got a little joystick. It's got a little start and reset. Oh, yeah, because there's no buttons in Pac-Man.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm going to play with this.
Yeah, $15
That's cool. $50 each.
each.
I'm going to have to get some. The Super Famicom game I want the most,
Okay.
besides all the real expensive ones, is Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
Because the Japanese version is a good game.
Yes.
And the American version
Is not. So, I've played this at a friend's house once.
What?
There's a Super Famicom game. It's part of the long-running Kunio-kun series. I know. It's
Okay.
a funny name. They've only released like one or two here. River City Ransom is one of them. It's like part of that series. But there's one that came out in Japan. I don't know the name of it, but it's a beat 'em up. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, but it has this really like epic, in-depth like story about Kunio-kun getting arrested and thrown in jail. And like the first half of the game is like him in jail, like talking to inmates and stuff. And then it becomes a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's really fascinating. So I would like to hunt that down. I won't understand a word of it,
Right.
But
Hopefully in a few years I'll be able to read it to you.
we'll do a Twitch stream of it.
We actually have a Let's Play on this channel of us playing Super Back to the Future 2
Yes.
somewhere on this channel.
Yeah, somewhere deep in this
From
channel.
many years ago. All right. Now we're doing the tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week.
This is from, I don't remember. Did you see this?
Oh, I think
There's
I did.
audio and stuff, so this
Yeah.
might screw up everything, but let's see what I could do here. This is a little thing from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
This is from Chrome Party.
I did see this.
This is something I retweeted. Let me blast it real
Yeah.
quick.
I still remember what I promised. For the people of this planet, I promise you revenge.
Now it is a man who is free running, grinding. It cuts to a guy friggin' jumping on a rail and
Yeah.
grinding with his crotch, and then he does a front flip, but he has the circle of Shadow the Hedgehog around him. It's very good. It's very good. Anyway, now's when we talk to you guys.
Yes. As always, you can reach us on Twitter using the hashtag Wulff Den Live. If you left a comment on last week's Wulff Den Live, this is the part of the show where we finally answer your burning question, as long as Fred put it in our Discord chat. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, currently watching us, start asking your questions, because we will get to them when we are done with everybody else.
Yes. According to the hashtag Wulff Den Live, we got, as of 5 days ago, Muhammad Hader says, what game do you now know is terrible, but remember enjoying, feeling the nostalgic about?
Many N64 games.
Yes. I always like to point at Cyborg Justice.
Yes.
Because we played that game for the Sega Genesis a lot as kids, and then that was the first game we tried to Let's Play here on the channel.
Yeah.
And it was bad.
It did not go well.
It is a bad game. Q73 Power says, I don't care about Netflix on Switch. I don't like TV or movies. I agree with you. What I want is Crunchyroll. I super agree with you. I watch a lot of anime. It would be nice to have it on the Switch. For any weebs in the chat, who's best girl? I say Chica is better than Raftalia. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know who any of those are.
No, but I would love...
No.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I just watch it on my laptop. I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't need it on my Switch. But I did enjoy having Verve, which is basically Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
on my iPad, because you could just download it on the iPad.
And I feel like, if they were to put it on the Switch, then you wouldn't have to bring your iPad with you.
No, I bring all my toys with me.
I know.
King Monahai, this is proof that I am still alive. P.S. Does the Wulff Den apparel ships to Saudi Arabia, or do I have to ship what I want the long way? I believe it does. We're
right.
worldwide, so I don't
Yes.
see why not. Unless there's some weird shipping restrictions to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we do. Also, we're selling out of like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so
go
act
over
now.
there and act, because I'm not restocking some of this. Bat Mabel says, Will. Hey, Will. Did you know that Captain Marvel is actually a Wiz character named Shazam?
No, I did not know that. Please tell me more.
The Weeb Den, hashtag Wulff Den Live, says, if you haven't seen Brian K. Vaughan is doing a live action Gundam script, what do you think of it?
Did you see this?
No, I did not.
Brian K. Vaughan, the acclaimed comic book writer behind Saga and Why the Last Man and Ex Machina and Paper Girls and a whole bunch of other great comics. We should always read what Brian K. Vaughan writes. He is tapped to do the script for the live action Gundam movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Brian K. Vaughan is a phenomenal comic book writer. I don't know how he is with movies, though.
I don't... Anime adaptations have the same problems that video game adaptations have.
Apparently, Alita came close to cracking it.
I heard Alita is a good anime movie, but it's not a good movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's it. I don't think they cracked
it.
it.
It probably came closer to than anyone else.
True.
So
the competition is not hard. Jordan Musician Magic says, what are you hoping Xbox Live on Switch means, and what do you think it'll actually be? Is it worth getting excited about if you don't have an Xbox?
I think it's just going to be achievement. You can earn achievements in certain games.
I think it could be something like that. Or a way to integrate their Microsoft published games to the Switch, because they're going to have more games being published to the Switch probably.
Yeah.
Like Ori and the Blind Forest, there's no reason for that not to come to the Switch. Something like that. Maybe they'll have baked in achievements for something like that. I would love for something like Project xCloud to work on the Switch. I think that would be really smart and really cool. But I'm not sure if they're going to do that.
Yeah. I think they should just forget all that and just put GoldenEye on the Switch and Xbox One, and you can do crossplay multiplayer.
That is true. Oh, crossplay.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have a good relationship, we're getting closer to getting some
every day we're getting closer and closer to that reality.
Big Yoshi says, don't really have anything to ask for this week except for them. Hi. Hello, Big Yoshi. Nime says, have you played Deltarune Chapter 1 on the Switch? I played it and I liked it. I'm not
I didn't know it
interested.
came out on the Switch.
Deltarune?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, it did. Yeah, no, I'm not that interested in Undertale, And VG Garden photoshopped me very poorly in front of like, I don't know what this
It
is.
looks like the gates of heaven.
It says, "Come here, my child. I made this terrible picture using a screenshot of the Wulff Den's recent Switch videos." I'm not going to show it on the screen, but it's just, yeah, it's me in the gates of heaven, I guess.
I think it's cute.
Thanks, Will. All right, last week.
Yes.
No more hashtag.
Yes.
Done with the hashtag. Ben Banks says, "Hey, Bob, I purchased an 8-bit Do SN30 Pro because of your video. It is the best aftermarket controller I've ever purchased. Absolutely perfect for cave blazers. Thanks for the recommendation. Also, by the way, aren't I just an influencer, Will?
You are.
Any news on if they are still releasing a version with handles? I would definitely buy one of those instead of a Pro controller, if so."
Yeah.
8-bit Do tweeted a little while ago that it's slated for June, which is the perfect time because
Yes.
that's when frickin' Mario Maker's coming out.
Oh.
But it's been pushed back a lot,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't keep my hopes up. And that was just from a tweet, so
I wonder why like it's been pushed back so much.
I don't know.
I'd imagine
they're
there's-
a weird company.
They don't have Rumble in it, do they?
Yeah.
Or they do.
Yeah. They had the SN30 Pro has Rumble, it has motion
does?
controls. Yeah.
I know it has motion controls. I didn't know how to
That's
Rumble.
why it's so crazy because a
Yeah.
lot of aftermarket controllers don't have Rumble,
Yeah.
but it has Rumble.
Interesting.
Somebody double check me on that, but I'm pretty sure it has Rumble. Anyway, he's oh no, that's all he said. So yeah, that's that. Batmable, the Melee thing has nothing to do with TV. Okay, so this is referring to
It's
Melee not being an Evo
correct.
anymore. Has nothing to do with the TV or whatever other excuse people are saying. It's as simple as companies pay for their games to be on Evo, and no one is paying for Melee. Nintendo pays for Ultimate, obviously, but there's absolutely no reason for Nintendo to pay for Melee. Some people are saying that Nintendo is in fact paying so they don't have Melee, but I don't believe that either. They just ran out of spots, and every spot was filled by a paying game. I think that probably has something to do with it too.
If that makes a lot more sense.
Well, it could be both. It could be it's not making any money because they're not being paid for that game, and also it costs a lot of money to put on that because they have to get special TVs for it and stuff. Jay Weston 20 says, "Would prefer this without AJ." Fred pulled that on purpose.
Yeah.
Trevor Grover said, "Sobble is pronounced with an aw, so Sobble." Says who?
It's sad, so sad, sobble.
Okay. I thought that was pretty obvious, not hating, but what's with the East Coast people always mispronouncing stuff? Sobble.
Sobble. You put it in your comment. Sad, sobble.
Sabble?
Sobble?
I think he wants us to say Sabble.
No, but that's an aw.
Sad, sab.
That's an aw sound.
And says who, though? Because the name's different in Japanese.
Yeah.
So who's saying it's Sobble?
Is there voice acting in Pokemon nowadays?
No.
Because I was gonna say when the game comes out and the voice actor says what the Pokemon is, then I'll.
That's not going to happen. In Let's Go, it's only Pikachu and Eevee have voice acting. And that's it. Nobody else does. No, this is dumb. You're dumb, Trevor.
Yeah.
Ty Queen says, "Pokemon Sword and Shield looks bad. I will stick to playing Pokemon Yellow and Red till they make an open world Pokemon game that is sick.
With 2 Ks.
Make a Pokemon game like Monster Hunter World / Elder Scrolls. Give me an actual Sword and Shield to fight Pokemon with." Play Let's Go, man. What are you doing playing Yellow?
I don't know.
Let's Go is good, especially if you play Pokemon Yellow and Red and Blue.
Yeah.
It's good.
I feel like you say you want an Elder Scrolls Monster Hunter Pokemon game, and then you'll get it and you'll hate it.
I'm not sure if he's joking with the end of that, though.
I know.
Some people are saying that there might be armor evolutions. Like
That
how
would be-
Mewtwo has
yeah.
the armor.
That would be
be
interesting.
really cool. Mark Andrews says, "I pick my starter based on their first 2 stages of evolution. That's why I went Litten last time, despite Incineroar looking terrible. Litten was so cute."
Litten was cute. And even his secondary evolution wasn't bad.
Why do you go by the first 2 evolutions? I guess the beginning
You're
of the
stuck
game
with them
is-
the most, yeah.
Well, no, I think you're stuck with the final evolution the most. Especially if you do an end game content.
Yeah.
You know? But I guess the earlier parts of the game are when it matters the most. Because by the end of the game, you're going to have some pretty ripped Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Turok cat isn't a bad design either. That's the second stage of.
That's just a bigger cat.
Yeah.
All right, now we're in the actual chat.
Yes.
Here. Oh, did we get a super chat?
We got $2 from Mech Dragon 101. Bob, sorry for making you repeat yourself last week.
I don't remember, but you are forgiven. Easton says it had rumble, referring to the 8.
Okay.
I just didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
Rockin' Val 99 says, what games and movies are you guys looking forward to this year? For me, it's Animal Crossing, Yoshi's Crafted World, and many more. Love your show. It's cool that you guys are from L, like me also. Long Island.
Yeah.
Thank you. I, of course, am looking forward to Mario Maker, and I could care less about anything else that's releasing.
Yeah, my most anticipated game already came out and was Resident Evil 2.
Wow.
So I'm done.
I'm happy we're getting Pokemon also.
Yeah.
I don't really care much for Animal Crossing, but I will play it. Movies, I'm very excited about Endgame.
Yeah.
I feel like these are like bitch ass answers, but I'm excited for that. And Captain Marvel's tomorrow. I'm going to see it tomorrow. When are you seeing it?
Saturday.
Oh, you're actually seeing it?
Yeah. Of course I'm going to see it.
Don't say that. There's some comic book movies you just don't, you see like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, the ones I'm not excited for. Like, I'm probably not going to see Hellboy right away.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to see Hellboy. I've been bad with going to movies.
Yeah.
I need a girlfriend just
to go to movies.
I need a movie girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that's it. Bat Mabel says, I do no evolution runs a lot, so I always judge starters by the first stage. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, go ahead. It's not important.
Okay. Were you going to say maybe you'll be my movie girlfriend?
No, I was going to say, because my movie girlfriend, who's now my actual wife, doesn't like horror movies, so I haven't seen like a good horror movie
I could care
in years.
less about horror movies.
Well, I like watching horror movies, so just, keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind if you want to get laid, Bob. Bat Mabel, I had no evolution run, so I always judge stars by the first stage. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't do Nuzlocke or anything like that. I just play the freaking game,
Yeah.
Also because I'm not very good. Christopher Colville, y'all ever had Hershey Gold?
Yes.
Stuff is delicious.
It is.
Except he said the S word. What is that?
It's the white chocolate and caramel with the pretzels in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it's very good.
That's just very good.
White chocolate, you can't have too much white chocolate.
Yeah.
You get sick after like 2 bites.
I didn't get it at Target, but I saw they had the Coke with the orange and vanilla flavoring in it. Should have picked it up.
The Coke with
Yeah.
that's all I do when I go to the little mix
I
things.
know, right?
They have that in
Yeah.
a bottle now?
They have it in a can, yeah. They had a whole thing of them at Target.
I'm going to Target tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shoot. That's what when I go to the little thing where you put the flavors, I do orange and vanilla.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell people, like, no, like, it tastes good. And they're like, ew, orange and vanilla.
Why ew?
I know.
It's creamsicle.
Yeah.
You monsters.
Savages.
Carlos Riviera says, hey, Bob, I also got the SN30 Pro, but for me, it has a pretty significant input lag, like less of a second. I even tried to update it to see if that fixed anything, but I still have problems with it. I've heard some people talk about the input lag. That's why I tested mine. I have in a couple of my videos, I think maybe one or at least one video, I have tested the input lag, and it is fine. My controller is perfectly in line with the Pro controller, with the Joy-Cons, everything.
I've seen some people like found a way to reinforce, because a lot of the input lag has to do with like the contact the button makes with the circuit board, and some people have fixed this, especially on the older models.
Gilly the Kid is one who has he swore there was like drift on the D-pad, and he said he did something like that.
Yeah, you take three ring paper reinforcements and like you put those on the contacts, and like that helps.
Have you been able to actually test the input lag and figure out how many frames it is? Because I'd be curious to see if yours is different than mine, or if you just are more sensitive to the input lag.
Yeah,
I'm curious to that, because everybody's always like, oh, I know you like the 8-bit Duke controller, but I heard all these problems with it, and like I don't have these problems, so I can't.
Yeah, I haven't had these problems, and I have 2 of them. Yeah,
yeah, I can't like comment on every problem that's out there. If I didn't have the problem, so
Speaking of which, Glassnet said, Bob, will you check out the 8-bit do M30 controller?
That's the
Genesis one, yeah.
Yes.
Have you tried that yet? Or
I have not tried it yet.
All right.
But I will, because I do really like the Sega Genesis classic games.
Yeah.
I have a suspicion that it's not going to work right with that. I have a suspicion that the buttons aren't going to be good.
You might have to. Can you I just bought that game, the Genesis Classic Collection. Can you remap them? Or
I have no idea. I got to try it. I'll try it out.
I did buy my own M30 controller.
Oh, why? I would just ask for no. Or you could just have that.
No, I want my own.
Okay.
I got the Bluetooth one. And I got the 2.4 gigahertz one.
I'm gonna buy the analog thing. I'm gonna do it.
Let me know how that is, because I might actually do that.
Well, I'll make a video on it.
There you go. Call me when you do it.
Enderwolf says, "Hey guys, is there a turn-based strategy game that you have actually liked?" Yes, Pokemon.
Yeah.
I tried Ni no Kuni and did not like it.
Yeah.
What's another turn-based game that I like?
There was and we have it. Remember the game for the N64, Hybrid Heaven?
Yes.
That was a turn-based RPG, and it was very strange. Like, the combat was incredibly slow for a turn-based RPG.
I remember this.
Yeah, right?
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is a weird game.
It was a very weird game.
It is turn-based, but it's like weird turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that ever comes up on the backlog, we're gonna have a fun episode.
What other turn-based?
I can't think of any.
There's definitely another turn-based game that I had like a pretty good time with.
South Park.
Oh, but I didn't play South Park.
I'm playing Fractured But Whole, and that's pretty fun. It's more like Paper Mario-y. We're like
Paper Mario. Paper
There you
Mario.
go,
I had
yeah.
a great time with Paper
Yeah.
Mario. 1,000 Year Door.
Yes.
Not a lot of people like that one.
Yeah.
The one for the N64 was good, but 1,000 Year Door for the Wii.
1,000 Year Door is GameCube.
What's the one for the Wii?
Super Paper Mario. That was a platformer, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that the only one for the Wii? Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah.
I definitely played this, but
There was also
did we have 1,000 Year Door?
No. There's also Sticker Star, but I think that was a DS one.
I might be full of crap.
You might be.
I like the one for the Wii.
Yeah, that was fun, but that was a platformer.
Wasn't it like half a platformer though?
It was weird. It was an open world platformer. Like, it had a hub world and, like, open-endedness.
It was like a Metroidvania almost.
Kinda.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like that was turn-based at all.
No.
But I did like that. So there you go. Have that.
This-
The one for the N64 was pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's about. I guess that's my extent of friggin' turn-based games. I don't really think I know anything else.
I just had it. Mark Senator. Hey, Will. Just wanted to say awesome recommend of the Tom King run of Batman Rebirth. Just picked it up and can't put it down. Thank you. That is a very good run. A lot of people give Tom King crap for his Batman run. I don't know why. It's quite good. It might be better than Scott Snyder's. Yes.
How dare you say
I
that?
know. But I stand by it.
The Mad Titan says, "Hey Bob, who's your favorite Smash character?" Captain Falcon. And then Christopher Koval answers for me and says, "Black Sonic is Bob's favorite Smash character." Not true, but I do like to play as Black Sonic.
Right, because Shadow's not in the game.
Correct. I'm hoping for a skin. Apparently 3.0 might come with skins, like
Really?
different like outfits and stuff.
Interesting.
And they could just give me a Shadow skin. They don't even have to make him an Echo Fighter. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he plays differently." No.
But Shadow's already in an assist trophy.
Yes.
So, would they really do that?
Probably
Take
not.
away, yeah.
Probably not. Listen, the likelihood is very low.
Yeah.
The only difference really is how he runs.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. Everything else is exactly the same.
So I found that that Japanese game I was talking about before. The name translates in English to "The New Hot-Blooded Tough Guy, The Eulogy of Kunio and Co."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The new hot-blooded tough guy.
Yeah.
What's the Japanese name?
Shin Neketsu Koa Kunio Tachi non
okay.
Baka.
I was thinking like new hot-blooded tough guy is probably like a very short word.
Yeah. It's a prequel to River City Ransom.
Mecha Dragon says, Bob, everybody loves Thousand Year Door. Everybody hates Sticker Star.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Where else are we here? T-Boned says, any of your Switch accessories from your vids you have recently changed or updated? I guess meaning like, do I not like some of them anymore or something?
Yeah. Did you come around on any of them?
I mean, through the 2 years that the Switch has been around, I've come back and forth on stuff like the whole like aftermarket docks breaking your Switch.
Yeah.
Like, originally I was like, don't plug your Switch into any aftermarket docks. I'm still on board with that. I'm thinking now it's mostly, the problem was mostly just the Nyko dock.
Yeah.
And there were like maybe like one or two other docks that have the problem. But if you have like an Insignia dock, you're probably fine. But I'd still say don't even bother buying a third-party dock. Just don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth the risk. But I don't think the problem is as dire as I was once, yelling, screaming about. Also, the PDP controller that I use for the GameCube.
Yeah.
When I started playing Smash like a lot, I would. The PDP GameCube controller that I use for Smash. The right thumbstick, I swapped the C stick out with the actual thumbstick.
Yeah.
And I would flick it off of the thumbstick, like because it's swappable, it would come off, but that stopped happening. So, so that's not as big of a deal as it once was. Christopher Colville says, "Do you have any pop vinyl, Bob?" I know Will does.
You got 2 different Will Smiths down there.
That's the Will Smith shrine.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows this.
No, we have a secret Will Smith shrine.
We have a Will Smith shrine. One of the corners here is the Will Smith shrine. And when I'm with my friends at a toy store, they go, "Bob, here's a Will Smith." And I'm like, I don't want to buy that. I have too many now. I regret the Will Smith shrine. Yes. It's all started with the Jim West
Desperado.
Because why Rough Rider?
Yeah.
Because why the hell would there be a Jim West toy just sitting there at a long time? And I had to buy it. It was like $6. I was like, this is mine.
Perfect.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
So I got that, and now here I am with a million Will Smith. You have 3 Will Smith. We got him from Independence Day, Deadshot, and is that from Bright?
It might be.
It's him with a mustache, looking like a cop. I think that's him
It's
from
probably
Bright.
Or is it Bad Boys?
It might be Bad Boys. Then we got an actual action figure as him as Deadshot.
That's a tall action figure.
It is tall. He has to kneel to get in there.
Yeah. Like, who made that figure? Is that Mezco?
I have no freaking idea.
I don't know.
Is there another one back there?
I
I think there's another one in there. No, there's not another one.
All right. Enderwolf 17. Hey, Will, do you care about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? I kind of have to. I was thinking about this. Like, I've played X-Men Legends, the first one, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first one. I don't know if I like those games.
Yeah, I don't think they're that great.
Yeah.
I think they're okay games.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say too much if there's ever a backlog episode on it, but I was never like, I mean, they were okay, but like I was never super into them. I'm at a point in my life now, though, where I have a YouTube channel where we talk about Switch video games and comic books, so I kind of have to. It's weird though because it's Nintendo and Team Ninja, so it's a completely different team than who originally did the first 2.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how that all works out.
I think it's going to be very good.
Yeah.
Especially because it's published by Nintendo.
Yeah.
So it has to be good. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that.
Yeah.
The last game Team Ninja did with Nintendo was Metroid Other M, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was not great.
Yeah, it was not great.
Is it Team Ninja or is it?
Somebody in the chat
Team
said something that I wanted to read and I forgot. Oh, Carlos Riviera says, "Hey Bob, have you heard of that dock that has the GameCube adapted directly on the dock on the kickstand?" Yes. I haven't been talking about that because I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't like anything that has, like I just said, I don't like anything that acts as a dock or like supplies power.
Yeah.
Because the Switch is very finicky with that, and you could destroy your Switch. Also, why the hell are you playing with GameCube controllers in handheld mode? I mean, not tabletop mode. You're all huddled around this little 7-inch screen. It's weird. Don't. It's stupid. Don't do that. Get a Pro controller. All right, I'm reading like one more, and then I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm trying to see somebody I haven't read yet.
A lot of people are bringing up the Switch VR. Like we talked about that earlier. Rewind the video.
Yeah, it was like the first thing we talked about. Shaner Presley says, Bob, what indies do you think more people need to play? Celeste. Yep. And The Messenger was really good.
I gotta play The Messenger.
You definitely need to play The Messenger. The Messenger is really good. Also, Azure Striker Gunvolt. Not enough people played that. That would probably be my A lot of people played Celeste and The Messenger, but Azure Striker Gunvolt, people should have made a bigger deal about that. That is a very good game, especially when we had the drought of Mega Man.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for chatting with us. As always, Wulff Den Live is every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on youtube.com/WulffDen. If you can't make the show for any reason at all, we always put it up again on Thursday as an archive version for you to watch on demand whenever you want. If you prefer to listen to us rather than watch us, you can do that as well. We are also an audio podcast on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. And if you listen to us on any of those platforms, please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review us because that helps us with placement on those respective stores.
If you go to twitter.com/thewulffden, THEWULFFDEN, and look at the giveaway we're doing. We're giving away PAX East tickets for the whole weekend. We're giving away 5 of them. I don't know how we're going to distribute them. If we're going to give like one person 2 of them or something. I don't know. Because, you probably want to go with a buddy if you're going. Anyway, if you enter that contest, then you could see us at our panel on Sunday, or on that Sunday, March 31st. Yep. At 11:30 a.m. at the Bumblebee Theater where we're doing the backlog. And if you can't make it to PAX at all, don't worry. We're going to post those episodes somewhere.
Yes.
But then you won't be able to participate in it.
Yes.
Anyway, tomorrow, I don't know when I'm streaming on Twitch, but I'll try to stream maybe for a short time before I go see Captain Marvel. And otherwise, I'll see you Sunday here on youtube.com/WulffDen where I'll play some stupid game. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, Will has a video today about Captain Marvel.
I do.
If you're interested in Captain Marvel. Goodbye.
Bye.